Hey everybody, this is Erica from the Classy Climb blog coming to you today with defining a McJob, the fight for the $15 payout at McDonald's. So here's my twofold on this. One is $15 an hour at fast food is ridiculous to expect that or think you're going to get that. Two, it all comes down to financial education. And they go, Erica, oh, here you go again talking about financial education. This is the issue. I know plenty of people who make under $15 an hour who still somehow manage to buy their own home, who manage to pay off their car, not get new cars, pay off their car, drive that car continuously, and use that money to go to school, transition out of their job they were working in. They just made sure to keep the job to get the house they were in. Now they go, well, Erica, these people live in New York. They live in these places. Well, guess what? They're going to have to get a roommate. I'm really, really sorry. Or they're going to have to get a second job. I think people really fight this getting a second job thing because they think, I put in 40 hours a week. I should live great. No, do the math, homie. Do the math. Everybody that works at McDonald's, if I could get them over and over again to see that if they just got a side hustle or they sold stuff online on Amazon, or they did something on the side, they would not be out in the streets protesting for McDonald's to give them $15 an hour. Because it won't change. It will not change. Now, I live in Austin, Texas, and I know right now people are saying $15 an hour is like the minimum you need to even get an apartment. Yeah, and I worked in the apartment industry, and they paid you $12 an hour. So that's why they gave you discounts on the apartment you were living in. And you go, well, Erica, you should be even a bigger proponent for it. No, that payout was for you to work harder to get bonuses in renting apartments and in other ways. Same thing with, I worked at Papa John's and people complain about Papa John's all the time. Like people on the outside complain about Papa John's. None of the workers in Papa John's complain because they use the money for school or they use the money for the short term. Or a lot of the guys that when I worked in Georgetown owned their own house because they live further out on the edges of the city and Papa John's paid whatever it paid, it contributed to them buying a house. And so when I see this fight for this, I get it. I really do. And I'm almost to the point where like McDonald's could start offering people discounts on going to college like Starbucks does. But all that does is pacify you to think you're entitled to go to college. You're not entitled to go to college. Unless you're going for engineering, nursing, a doctor, or a lawyer. Honestly, there's a lot of things that you don't require a degree for. Yeah, if you want to get in the fickle part of stuff, a lot of these people could go to community college and campaign to be the manager. If they want to do that, fight to be the manager. Really go get the big money. Don't fight for the $15 an hour. Fight to go be a manager. Sharpen up your job skills. Go somewhere else. I mean, paramedics get paid $15 an hour in some states. So thinking $15 an hour solves all your problems is wrong. I mean, but why would companies want to pay for you to get financially educated? You could go somewhere else and leave after that. Well, at the end of the day, when I worked at Lowe's, the best thing they could do was show you how much, if you just put away 1% of your money for 10 years, how much difference it would be. Or if you just put away 5 to 6 to 10% of your money, how well off you would be. And that's kind of what McDonald's, I think, would be better doing, is just offering financial classes and letting financial advisors come in there and actually market to the employees. And that way they feel more content that they're putting money away to this fund, of their future instead of worrying about the wage, because some people will work at McDonald's for 20 years and never get out of that position. So I know people who've worked 20 years at Jason's Deli, and they never become manager. So, I mean, but they still own houses and they still own cars. So, I mean, it's up to you to financially educate yourself on what's the best route for you. This is Erica from the Classy Climb blog, being unpopular with my opinion today. Have a great day.